Hello guys, this is just a simple little video today showing you how I set up my charts on Tradingview, what colors I use, and certain settings for certain tools. I've had a few people messaging me asking me about these things, so I thought rather than answer everyone individually I can just direct you to this video. So getting straight into it, first of all, the background color, it's just a solid white. It's the first white to the left there, so just go for that one, easy. You can use, I used to use a slightly darker one, so I found it hurt my eyes, but the screen I've got now, I've sort of got the settings so it's not so bright and in your face, so yeah, full white is fine for me now. Have the vert and horizontal grid lines down to 0 on the opacity, just to get rid of those. And yeah, that's pretty much all I really care about on that. My text is the darkest black, scales text, scales lines, second from the right, crosshair is black, no watermark. Yeah, you could just look at those settings and do. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I don't use it obviously, so there. Symbols, looking at the candle body, I use obviously it looks like I use a color, so that is the color code for the candle body of the bullish candle, and it's at 100% opacity, and then a bearish candle is, this is the code here, so just, you know, pause the video and do that if you want. It's bearish. Funny, it must be like optical illusion, but it looks so much lighter here than it does there, but yeah. Opacity full as well, and then the borders, it's second from the right and it's at 75% opacity, and I assume it's the same, yeah, for both candles, and the wick will be the same as well, so from the right 75%. Don't have any of these lines, don't get pre-market on forex, and so that is all that on that page. So yeah, that's that all done. You also notice I have an inside bar indicator that's called IBS V2, and you stick that on by going to indicators over here, and then you just search for IBS V2. I've got it, and then just choose the one here that has the biggest number to the right of it. That's what I do anyway. Got to mean something in it. So that is that, and then the color I use for that is my special MagicFX color. It's a nice violet, and you can see that is this one right here. And if I go to the code for that, there it is. There's a secret code for the violet color, magic purple I call that. So yeah, you've got that now. Oh, and the opacity is at 100 on there. Okay, so now moving on, you can see I've got various tools up here that I use. I think I've covered everything in the candles and the background. So I have the brush that just draws stuff. I rarely use that, but that again is the same color code as the inside bar there. Speech bubble, if you want to know what that is. Again, pretty simple. Background is just the white, but it's at 25%. Don't know what difference that makes anyway, because it's white on white. So the border is, oh, it's a special grey that I've made. So just go to here, and you can find the color code right there for the outline of the text box. Yeah, so that's that. Size 12 writing and all that and jazz. And then what have we got? Vertical line I don't really use. I haven't set a particular color. It's just a black vertical line, so yeah, just do that as you will. This arrow thing sometimes is good for forecast. Again, that's just set to black. So you'll find that over here on the fourth button down, and it's, you see what I've got highlighted here in my toolbar. There's the brush, the rectangle, the path, and the triangle. So yeah, what else? Text as well. Again, just black. So for my forecast, you've seen, I'll just put 15-minute like that. Yeah, that's that. And let's move along. This is a more important one, the Gamut Box. I have two different settings for this. I have the EQ one here and the swing box, I call it. The EQ, if I go on this, the style of it, obviously we've got the 0, the 0.5, which is the middle line, and the 1. And so the 0 and the 1 are second from the right, 100% opacity, and the 0.5 is fourth from the left, this grey here, and 100% opacity. That just gives you that, pretty plain and simple. And apparently I do have a background on it, but I've got it at 0, so yeah, so no background basically. And then if I go to my swing box, which is this one here, has the 25 and the 75, so exactly the same colours, but it's just got the 4 lines here, 0, the 1, 25 and the 75. So yeah, that's that. And then if I show you my triangle, this tool, I just use it to mark out like V-shaped stuff on my markups, and it is again that special grey that I use for the text box, which is again this code right here. The background is again the same violet I use for the inside bar. So that's that right there. And then, yeah, okay. So that's that dealt with. My lines, okay, so it's a dashed line here. This is what I use to show breaks of structure, change of character. I just use the same line for everything. I find it more simple that way. And then just make them invisible on different time frames. So that is again that special grey there. Don't ask me where I got it from, I don't remember, but just that code there with 100% opacity. And that's all she wrote for that one. And then all moving on to the juicy stuff, which is my obviously my risk reward tools. So again, stock color is this special violet, that one there. Lines, fourth from the left, 40% opacity. Target color, fourth from the left, 9% opacity. Should be whatever. Text is white, size 12. Got show price labels. It's over to the right. Yeah, so that's that. And obviously exactly the same for the bearish for a short one. So yeah, exactly the same, I believe, should be anyway. And then I've got my supplier demand box. I used to use 2 different colors, but now I just use the one, find that easier. And this is the border is again that special gray right there, 383 F51. Background is again the special purple, B7C0EE. Oh, sorry, and the border, sorry, has an opacity of 30%, and the background is 15%. So there you go with that. And yeah, I think we're pretty much done there. Yeah, that's probably the boringest video in the world, but you know, needs must. So yeah, I hope you found that useful. I hope that covers a few things for you. And yeah, have a blimmin' good Christmas and rest of your day. And there'll be more content coming soon.